Karma is coming for every one of these rags and so-called royal reporters, and I'm having a field day watching the world unraveled and their meltdowns. In 2016, a statement by the palace was released on Prince Harry's behalf, warning the rags about the wave of abuse and harassment directed towards Meghan. Imagine, they were doing it then and still doing it now. It was out of control. These rags did not only play a game with Meghan's life, they tormented her to the point of her being suicidal and ignored the fact that she was a human being with feelings and emotions. They treated her like a cash register, but Meghan is a child of God who has been doing God's work from the time she was a young child. So the British press do not get to tell lies and prey on a pregnant woman alone in a foreign country like a predator and get away with it. So I do not feel sorry for the 4 liars, Ingrid Seward, that bird, and another crazy which came across as dazed and confused, Dickie Arbiter, that has been always speaking about whence was. I was at the palace, I was with the queen, I did this and I did that. Such a has-been, appetite Barbie. There's a saying that the apple does not fall far from the tree, and racist children most times learn racism from their parents. It is certainly true for this duo. They all gave interviews to YouTuber pranksters 2 days before the interview of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry with Oprah Winfrey. 2 days before it was aired. Just asking, who in their right mind comments on something they have not seen? Of course, a habitual liar, yes, and a racist, as well as a money fiend. What was even more nuts was that the pranksters were literally saying nonsensical things that would make any normal person who's living on planet Earth stop and say, wait a minute, this does not sound right. But the money-driven liars, they didn't even stop and think. All they were thinking about was their hatred for Meghan Markle and their greed, and was willing to risk their reputation and livelihood for a mere $363. That's small change. These people must be desperate. Lord Jesus, I know the pandemic was bad, but was it this bad for these people? For $363? Oh Lord. No, but when you make deals with the devil, he always comes back for his reward. Lion Vicky, or Apartheid Vicky Barbie, same difference, who is 48, is threatening to sue the YouTubers, although she knowingly commented on the interview without having seen it. Now look who is crying foul in the Telegraph newspaper that she had lost her credibility and her job at CNN for 8 years. Well, Barbie, you should have thought of that before you lied. Not Barbie, Pinocchio, I meant. And I was not too mercilessly by the Sussex squad. Well, you brought it on yourself. The lesson here is, whatever you're called, Apartheid Barbie, Apartheid Vicky, the lesson here is, when you rags and so-called royal reporters lie in the Sussexes, we're coming for you guys. Oh, poor Apartheid Barbie. I went to see a doctor who diagnosed me with acute anxiety and depression, and still having insomnia. Well, Apartheid Barbie, that's karma. Karma. And that's how it works. So put your big girl pants on and stop whining. You created your mess, and if you're about to lose your home, well, that's on you, child. Then she further went on to claim in the Telegraph, well, I'm a single mother with a son to support. Now, apple-eyed Vicky, now, what kind of example are you setting for your son? Now you're going to have a really long time at home to think about that. And she continued to say, I started going to counseling, but I had to stop due to the prohibited cost. Again, that's your problem. You brought this on yourself. Oh, my character has been assassinated. I was publicly humiliated, and my reputation is in ruins. Give me a break and stop playing victim. There's only so much one person can take when the hate is pouring from every side. Well, I'm happy, Vicky, that you're experiencing that, because Meghan Markle experienced the same thing. And now this is your opportunity to think about the hate that was coming from all directions towards Meghan when she was pregnant and hormonal in a new country planning a wedding. And the lesson here is, Vicky, which I hope you'll learn, is that you should stop telling lies. This might be hard for you since it's a habit, and all habits die hard. And there's a saying that you can't teach old dogs new tricks. So if your eyelashes, as you claimed, fell out, well, too bad. Hopefully, every time you look into the mirror, may you be reminded of the wrong and the lies that you have told.